Yeah, my earbuds in there. It says okay. Okay. Make some noise, huh? Well, folks, round 4. New Mexico Mustangs are in white jerseys. Yay, home team. Playing the Rough Riders from North Denver area. We didn't do well against them last time in Denver, but maybe today we'll be doing much better. So we're 2-1 for the weekend. Last game wasn't as pretty as we'd liked. Ended up with a small loss, and then we had an empty netter at the end. All we gotta do is watch our line. So now we're going to wait for the clapping of the sticks. Customarily, New Mexico will never be the first one. So we'll wait for them. We'll have the waiting game. For those of you that haven't heard, New Mexico definitely will never do their cheer before the other team. I was hearing they would wait till something freezes over before they would do it first. Ah-dee-da. Come on, girls. So in the game earlier, they started just kind of clapping their sticks a little bit to get them to motivate. Okay, let's see how long we wait. The referees will eventually say we got to do something. And there you have it. Let's see if we have a nice, clean game. Last game got a little chippy too, so we'll see. All right, maybe white jerseys will make a difference. The girls don't like the white jerseys as much. I think they look cool. Well, we'll see if Floyd is going to turn on the blender and change up the lines, or if we leave it alone. I believe it is Miss Amber's turn to be in the net. Yep, and she's doing her customary back skate out. And here we go. Well, we are changing up the line a little bit, so we'll have Bella at center, Kylie on right, and Carol on left. With Kiki O and Haley back on D. So this is interesting. So we got a little different action going. And Mustangs are pumped, clearly. Well, the clock just doesn't want to cooperate. We'll be running a 17-minute stop again. Yes. Woo! Watching the one girl, it's resealing. You're only about 15 feet, maybe 18. And surprisingly, we haven't had too many blinks off the roof here. Another slight delay. So now we are 13 minutes in the hole. Hard to stay on curfew. Okie dokie. I don't know. It looks like it's the scorer's box that's keeping it going. Or not keeping it going. Well, heck, we had a great momentum going there. Let's, Come on. You can do it. Well, the new rules are that everything is run through a iPad. And so the teams are supposed to bring their iPads, have them fully loaded and everything in advance. I don't know if that's part of the issues or not. But I do see a thumbs up from the scorekeeper. So we are ready to rock and roll here, folks. Game 4. And the Rough Riders win the face-off, and we're underway. But as Kylie keeps it in the zone, or gets it in the zone quickly, under hot pursuit. Kylie does have a muscle that's sore from the previous game. First shot towards net, looks like a little off net for me, and the goalie will freeze that. All right, we lost 9 seconds already. Let's see, we have scored in the first 40 before. Let's see if we can do that again. Clearly on top of things right now. Got a loaded line, maybe something can happen. We don't seem to be winning face-offs, unfortunately. Snags it back, sends it back, and we get a breakout and into the zone, a dump chase. And again, we're bunched up a little bit too much on one side again, girls. We've got to get out of that habit. So the Rough Riders come in tough, send it behind the net, and we get the breakout going, but unsuccessful. Kylie sending it over to Carol. Then we'll get a change. 3 out of 4, 5. 4 out of 5. And then Carol heads out. Mustangs get it back in the zone again. We're 20 seconds in. We were definitely moving things around in this game. Shot on net, and Miss Amber freezes it. 15-19. Still rolling. To the point. Shot from the point. Broken up in the high shot. The Rough Riders come charging. Stops by Lila. And we'll do a high dump in. One person changing. Whoa, a little wacky from behind, but nothing is called on that. Sure, that frustrated Bridget just a little bit. That's a wacky roller on edge, straight on net, so that'll be a shot on goal. 14:20 in this game left, in this period. And again, still busting hard, trying to get in there. That will be no icing. Hot pursuit is Brianna. She puts it on net, slides through the crease. Back in the neutral zone. Rough Riders jumped it deep. Woohoo! Puck gets lost behind the net. And Sargent looking ahead without the puck. It seems like both teams are having a little trouble settling it down. Uh-oh. Gained me. Watch live now. It's still, yeah. Let me see if Alan knows any better. See if I can find him. Alan, we have a problem with the computer. You think you might be able to get smarter than both of us put together? Same place. He's still showing to join us on the phone. Yeah, well, all right, so it said to go ahead and log in, so I figured I'd try to do that. Okay, yeah. Well, then we'll continue to pretend it is. All right, folks, I don't know. From what I'm hearing, it is still being broadcast. It's not showing up on the computer. So I thought we had a snafu, but maybe we were better off than we thought. So sorry the camera wasn't moving, and I was trying to find somebody that knows a little bit about electronics. I sure don't. All right, so what do we got? 12 minutes left in this period, still 0-0. New Mexico putting a lot of pressure on. I think they're finally waking up in this series. Emma is Kylie back on D with Audrey. And we have Bella, Emma, and Brianna. Kylie went back to B. Shot with traffic. And that shot was wide, and Amber cleared it further to the corner. 11 minutes left in this first. Get it out of there. And we do. And the next here with frustration just sends it hard. We get a line change. Do not do that. Oh, that was a big boo-boo. Causing a goal against us at 10:39. Somehow the puck got centered in front of the net. Not a good plan. And so, we find ourselves in the hole again. 1-0. 10:39 again left in the first. Okie dokie. All right, folks. Off to the races again here. We're still playing well, but in this level of hockey, one little mistake will probably cost you one little ball. Oops. All right, so battling in our corner again, having to work the breakouts again. Seems to have been a problem for us most of this weekend. The tendency to send too many people chasing, and not enough playing in position. So Haley will start to change. Ryan and Izzy. There we go. Carol gets the puck. We have a 2-on-2. And the trailer's coming in. Centered puck. Kiki comes in. A little bit wide of the net there, girl. Back to the point. Shelby puts it on net. Good. Mustangs keeping the pressure on. Emma comes flying in. Helps out. Still keeping it in the zone. And they finally get it out. Kiki will regroup. Going to send it up to Emma. You can take her in the zone. And instead decides to pass it. All right, under 9 minutes now. 1-0. Rough Riders battling in the corner. So far, been pretty physical, but not chippy. That's a good thing. And Miss Ryan keeps the puck, gets it down in the zone. And Miss Emma right where she belongs. Pick that pass off. Coming up on 8 minutes. And it slips out of the zone. No. And Bella keeping the Ryan keeping the pressure on. And we got Bridget here in front of us. There's the breakout. Get in and then back out. Finally. And Bella and Bridget fighting to get her going. And we finally get her in the zone. 7:20 left in this period. Weak side breakout. Dump and chase. Kylie on D again now. He gets trying moving out, but it does not work. And then again, Bella gets her going, and she goes for the king. Moving Barana and Bridget in there to battle. Deep in the corner. Fight, fight, fight. So New Mexico will have to come deep into their zone to regroup. 6:35 left in this period. Shot goes through the crease. Shot on net. Left on the front porch. Mexico gets her out. Another shot towards net. None of these look like the shots on goal. And we try to get her out. It looks like it would be an ice, but nope. Goes to the goalie. Carroll pressing in hard. Picks up that puck. Centers it out to Haley. And almost. But no cigar. Under 6 minutes now in this first. And then our first line keeping the pressure on. They ice the puck, so we'll be down deep in their zone with 5:51. Our right side to the left of their goal. And New Mexico wins the faceoff. Shot towards goal is directed away. We got that line change during the stoppage. So Ryan, Emma, and Izzy out there. And they work it in, but Amber easily stops that shot. Their customary down and deep position. And then we try to run it around the corner to get her out. Still unsuccessful. Now it's being worked from behind the net again. Amber holding the ground very nicely. Another centering pass swept away. 4 3/4 minutes left in the first. The Knicks are still down 1-0. And the pressure keeps up, and they get another goal. At 4:39 with the first, we are suddenly down 2-0. Let's go to Mexico. Let's go down and encourage the goalie. And we'll have to start again. Again, 4:39 in the first. That's the BBB line again. And the Riders getting it deep into our zone again. Bridget fighting it. Going back to the just dump it out routine. That gets us in trouble. We got to work with a purpose. And Darden finally gets it out and loses the handle on that. Another shot broken up before it gets to the net. Shot way high and wide. Oh, shot very wide and high. Yeah, we're successful in keeping it deep, but not with any purpose. And Bridget finally clears the zone, and we go for a full change. Haley the first one out, along with Kiki. Back around to Kylie. Carol gets her out finally. Kylie back behind again. Better at getting the breakout going here finally. Unfortunately, we dump it and lose control. Mustangs keeping up hot pursuit. Managing to keep it in the zone. Finally, D to D regroup. And no. Probably should have been icing, but it wasn't. We'll take it. And that helps. And then Kiki keeping it in. Down in the far right corner. And we keep pushing. 2-2-2 left in the third. That is out. But they didn't call it. And that is not enough to get the icing going. So we get a line change. And there we go. And the Rough Riders continue to keep the pressure on. Struggling to get her out. So we're tying it up in the corner. Rough Riders squirt it out. Gets the pile up in front of the net. Finally, get her out. Ryan, Emma, and Izzy. And again, Rough Riders on the attack. It's cleared out. Got in hot pursuit. And just barely kept in the zone. That will be a trip. Like Miss Bridget will get a chance to get a 2-minute rest. They put a shot on net, almost goes in. After getting that sixth player out. Alrighty, Miss Bridget. That'll put us on a penalty kill. So we bring out Kylie, Haley. What else we got out there? Arden. No. And Haley gets the breakout. She charges the net. Gets a shot off. Pad saved by there. This Haley trying really hard before the end of that period. This goes down 2-0. 140 left on that penalty. And we'll wait for the next period. Poop-de-doo. Okie doke, folks. Here we go for round two. Again, we will still be on a PK for 1:40. So we'll just see if we can't get something to happen. We've been pretty successful at blocking these penalties, and we've actually once been successful in scoring shorthanded. So we'll be going right to left this time, second periods. Got to watch for those offsides. So we got Miss Kiley back at center, Haley up on forward, Kiki and Arden. We'll get the 3 forward, 1D face off. When the puck back to them, causing them to have to work their way out of the zone. Haley putting on tough pressure. And again, we are succeeding and keeping it in their zone. Ooh, Haley comes in to have a seat. And I hear the telephone. Rough Riders on the attack. And let's go trying to stop it. Still battling on the corner, and there's 1 minute left in that penalty. Down to 16:15 left in this period. Again, cutting off passes. And that one snuck through, and now it is 3-0. All right. Well, the next go again, having their unfortunate difficulties. Hmm? There you go. All right, so here we are at center ice again, 16:08 in the second. And it took 58 minutes to cause that goal to happen. 58 seconds, excuse me. So when the Rough Riders coming in hard, fast, and fierce to get it deep into our zone, rippling around. Looks like New Mexico is kind of slowed down again. Pretty common. End up just dumping the puck a lot. Oops. That line, I saw that go up, caused Bridget to trip. Shot on goal, and it's stopped by their goal. We'll have a right face off to the right. We'll get a line change going. So now we have Izzy, Emma, and Ryan back out. Winning the face off and making a mistake and getting it back to the D. We got an odd man rush. Another loss of the puck in front of our net. Little mistakes have big consequences. So we finally get it to the D and she fumbles. 15 minutes left in this period. New Mexico struggling to break it out. Been a consistent problem all weekend. Throwing it up the wall just doesn't seem to work. A pile up here in front of us. And the puck's still deep in our zone. 14 and a half left now in this period. And that'll result in an ice. So we'll again stop the clock. 14-19. And we'll be down to the right of Miss Amber. All right, Mustangs. Let's see if we can get something moving now. We're back to the first line again. And Rough Riders keep attacking hard, keep getting lots of shots. Still stopping him. 13:35 left in this period. Clubbing again on an attempt on that breakout. Girl busting in hard. It's knocked down in front of the net. Girls are getting tired. They need to get a change in. Get a stoppage of play. That should give us a line change. And we'll take all five. 13:05 left in this second period. We're 3-0. And we'll get the BBB line out again. Tyler battling in the corner. Consistently kept in. Another shot on net, saved by Amber. 12:13 left in the second. Need a little break there to see if we can regroup. We'll bring out Emma, Ryan, and Izzy. Hang on to the D. Aaron and Tyler. Here we go again. The Riders get her in the zone again. Arden regroups and finally gets her out. It looks like it'll be an icing again. No, they wave it off. The Riders back on the attack. That'll cause an offside. So I'll face off just outside of the blue line. 11:19 left in this period. Get a line change. Back out to the first line again. Finally a cross ice breakout. Keeps the pressure up. Haley keeping it in. Gets a shot, but it's blocked. Carroll putting on intense pressure. I managed to turn the puck around. He takes it in the zone. Runs into plenty of traffic. Lila causing a little bit of an offsides. Takes off right here in front of us at the blue line. 10:46. Oh, looks like they'll bring it out to center ice. I lied. Just winning the face-off, taking it in the zone. The BBB line. Holding hard on the blue line. 10.5 minutes left in the second. 2-0. See a lot of resemblance of this weekend to the weekend up in Denver. Shot on goal finally, but it stopped. 10-11 left in the second. Well, the rink went up about 5 degrees since this morning. I am not totally frozen yet. This was an old bowling alley, and it's got a floor ceiling, so it keeps that cold in very nicely. Good for the players. Yeah, for the stands. The lack thereof. And the Rough Riders doing nice cross-eyed breakouts. Blowing out a tire in the corner. Go girls till we get it out. We keep getting sucked in the corner. Again, continually trying to take it up the strong side and unsuccessful. We need to do a lot more regrouping. Carrying pass. Fortunately, again, Amber able to stop it. 9:17 left, and we're still battling in front. We got a whistle because Amber freezes our play. 9:13 left. We'll get a line change. We got Ryan, Emma, and Izzy again. Kylie and Shelby. Mexico wins the face-off. Again, struggling to get her out of the zone. Consistent problem all week. And the Rough Riders regrouping, using cross ice to slow things down and open up. Up goes behind on that. Kylie chasing. Finally a breakout. Not up the wall, and it's successful. Kylie gets her deep in the zone, continuing after it. 8:23 left. It's back on the attack. Shoot through the crease, does not succeed. Rough Riders using a lot of cross ice passing, giving them success. Carroll gets the puck, takes her in the zone, tries to get past the defense, gets stifled, and then the Rough Riders breaking out after this again. 7:30 left in this period. The girl going down in front of us. That's the big one and little one. That's just one of those laws of physics. Again, play continues. Couple of chances there, but not successful. They get a breakaway, which results in another goal. 6:44 to the second, and we're suddenly finding ourselves in a four-goal hole. Four-goal hole. So we'll get another line change back to the BBB line. And our D going back to encourage our goalie. Four goals in half a game. That's the question of things. And again, we find ourselves in our zone trying to get out again. And going up the wall this time, getting it out, but it runs into trouble in the neutral zone. So it comes back into our zone. 6:15. Mustangs succeed in getting it into the zone. We're going to have it come out quickly. And let's go keep struggling, having any type of chemistry. Then the puck deep behind our net again. Another attempt. That was probably a shot on net. Another one blocked before it gets to the net. Gonna turn around with another shot on net. Cleared by Emmer. Again, bumping it up the wall with no purpose. 5:20 left in this second. And we end up icing the puck with 5:09 left in the second. That'll slow things down. We're back in our zone deep. 4-0. That's a pinball. Kylie taking it through. Trying to go coast to coast. Gets a trip. Sliding slowly into the pipe. Ouch. That was close. The Superman move. So, number 3 from the... Yeah, I don't think she was in the act of shooting. I think she got tripped before that. In order to be a penalty shot, you have to be in the act of shooting. And they decided that nope, wasn't the act of shooting because she was going down. So we'll have a 5-on-4 with 4:35 left in this period. Let's see if we can start turning this game around for us. So we put Haley back on D again. Shelby. Shot blocked. And Rough Riders come breaking back in. Haley listening to the voice of Inky in the background, but the pass gets picked off. It's shot on goal, and Amber stops it. 4:12 left in this period, with 1:38 left in their penalty. Winning the face-off, back behind the net to regroup. Looking for some type of a breakout. Just Kiki up at forward, trying to get something to happen. She tries to weasel her way in, and she does. Still battling, trying to get in front. She gets the centering pass. Keeping it in the zone with difficulty. It's Haley holding the boards hard. Rough Riders trying to get it out, and they do. Under a minute in that penalty. 3.5 minutes left in this period. Both riders again breaking down this penalty pretty nicely. The next they're still struggling to get much of anything happening. They iced the puck, but it's on net. 2:44 left of the period. 5 seconds left on that penalty. And the teams will be back at full strength. Still in the zone. And let's go in hot pursuit. Pinching up, causing an odd man rush. That was luckily not a goal. Again, the Rough Riders still working very hard. No attempt. Come on, 1:45 left in this period. The next score again, caught with an odd man rush. So continuing to chase them around instead of playing positions. Struggling. Got wide of the net. Still in the zone. Centering pass. Amber has to freeze it. With 1-1-1 left in the second. Still 4-0. So I'll face off to the right of Miss Amber. 1-1-1 left in this period. The BBV line out again. Trying to clear the puck around the backside. Unsuccessful. Another shot that goes through the crease and wide. And we're going to have a hooky on Shelby. So we'll find ourselves through the end of this period and into the next in a penalty kill situation. So we'll have Audrey, Carol, Haley, Nemo. Shot blocked, so it gets the net. Another shot cleared by Amber. Continued hard pressure. 33 seconds left in this period. And then difficulty trying to get anything to happen. Then we finally clear the zone. 20 seconds left in the period. We'll have another trip there on Miss Haley. Looks like we'll spend the last 8 seconds. 7.6. 5-on-3 disadvantage. So we have a little company in the penalty box. 7.5 seconds left. 1:16 on the first penalty. 2 minutes on the second of first. And we'll see what we can do with a 5-on-3 for under 8 seconds. Face off is called up. The D-to-D regroup in. Shot blocked by Amber. And that'll do it for period number 2. New Mexico again struggling to get anything to happen. Yeah, I mean, geez, a minute and 8 and a minute 53. Well, we're going to leave Amber in to let her keep suffering through it. I don't think it's her fault alone, clearly. First 2 goals were just stupid little mistakes. So we're back again, 5-on-3. We've still got a minute left in the first penalty and a minute and 40 left in the second now. Rough Riders on the attack. Slides through the slot. And Redale's doing a pretty good job of keeping that little triangle going, trying to prevent anything from happening. So far, good. Cross ice pass, shot, gobbled up by Amber. Good job. 33 seconds left in that first one. 1:18 left in the second. And we're 35 seconds into this final period. So we'll get a couple players to change out. That was Kiki in. Lila in. 27 seconds on the first one. Shot gloved away by Amber. Back out to the point. So we do a D-to-D regroup. Back to D-to-D again. Working it around the sides. Cross ice. Shot. Stopped by Amber. And Miss Kylie gets it cleared with an icing. 1 second left in that first penalty. See if we get the box to go straight out on the ice or if it's coming to our bench. And 1 second left in that first period. And there we go. 5-on-4. 15:47 left in this period. 41 seconds left on the second penalty. See if we can bust another 41 seconds. Shot on net from the point. Amber stops that. 33 seconds left in that penalty. 15:39. And we're getting a couple person change. Ooh. Guys, I didn't pull off the center on that one. It's a late change. But home team advantage. That's one of the advantages. 20 seconds left in that penalty shot. Strumming in front of the net, and it stopped. 17 seconds left in that penalty. 15:23 left in this period. 4-0 still. Well, hasn't gotten any worse in a little more than a half a period. We haven't been able to have a nice, even event here to try and get some chemistry going. Here we go again. 17, 15 left in that penalty. So Miss Haley will probably go straight out, would be my best guess, after a 2-minute rest. 3, 2, 1. Shot in the glove at the zero top clock. All right, so we'll get a line change back to the original first line. Haley, Kaylee, and Carol. Unfortunately, Haley is bigger than most and is aggressive, and it ends up in penalties frequently. Let's see now. 15 minutes left in this game. See if we can get about 5 goals. Every 3 minutes, that would work. Harden doing a great job of trying to keep it out of the zone, but it sneaks in anyway. Work out up the wall again, stop. Then finally get her out. Resulting in a regroup. Ooh. Fortunately, we didn't touch that puck. It would have been a high stick. Again, Honestly battering still in our zone. Harden behind the net, fighting. Riley playing hard, trying to control that puck as well. Almost boys hockey here. We're letting them play a little bit here. Could be construed as checking. Carroll constantly coming after the puck. They get her deep. We'll get icing and a line change. 13:36 left in this last final period of Game 4. Face off to the right. Next against the puck. Kiki takes the shot right into the breadbasket, and that'll cause a stoppage. Two of the girls collide. 13:32 left in this period. We'll have another face-off, same place. This one won by the Riders. Shot on goal, Amber easily loves that. 13:22 now. Shot way high. Goes to the far corner. 13-13. Struggling to get it up the wall. Pretty consistent problem. The breakout finally coming. Oh, not coming from the weak side. And Mexico trying to get on the attack, but losing the puck deep in their zone. They get it through the neutral zone and dump it in. Shelby trying to collect it. We got a penalty, and let's see what it is. So it's going to be called on 24 for their team. Looks like a rough. So that'll bring the face off deep in the zone. Looks like we'll bring out a Kylie, Carol, Haley, Shelby, and we're going to tie it up on the wall here. Forces them to do an icing. And we'll be back in the zone again. So, all right, with 12:13 left in this period, 1:48 left in that penalty. Well, there's enough time to get 5 goals, but it's unlikely the way the game has been going. Back to the point. Carroll takes a wild shot in, gloved by the Riders. 1:36 left in that penalty. Right at 12 minutes left in this period. Wish I were skating, I'd be warmer. Face off is won by the Riders, struggling behind the net. Went back out to the point. Shot directed in, almost redirected in. It was wide by Niskiki. Arden trying to hold the line. They sneak past. That's stick handling. 1:05 left in this penalty. And the Riders regrouping. Now Minnesota kind of able to break it out. And that will not be an icing. And a nice one to the face there by Arden. Kiki grabs it and brings it in. Gets stopped at the blue line. They battle hard there, trying to get some chemistry going. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Comes back, Kylie has to regroup it. Gets the breakout up to Audrey. Audrey centers it. Kiki misses. 10:30 left in this game. 3 seconds left in this penalty. Watch the box. And we're back to full strength on both sides. Kylie brings it in, takes a shot. Blocked over by the goalie. Another wraparound attempt. Not successful. Back out to the point. Bella there. She fires it and hurts the other player. She'll go off with an owie. Patting the ribs, that doesn't feel good. No padding there. Riders on the attack. 9:50 left in this game. Still 4-0. Unless we're not successful in doing anything with that power play. We'll be better at penalty kills. The Riders dancing around, burning time. Unless we're struggling to do anything. The breakout is lost, so we'll get a line change. 3 out of 4. Some fresh legs. Haley skating around a lot, trying to find a way out. She does. And what do we got? An interference call on the Riders. So now, the next cove will finally be on a power play. See if we can find something with that. 9:06 left in this game. Third and final period. We're down deep in their zone, our right side. So we got her. That'll be Haley, Kylie, Izzy, and Carol. See if they can find some chemistry. Comes back Carol, back to the point. Shot on net. Blocked to the side by the goalie. The Riders get the puck. They keep it in the corner, and it finally skirts out. Haley coming back to grab her. We'll get a regroup. And there's the breakout to Carol. Carol bringing it across ice. On the attack. Followed in by... That was interesting. A little pile up in front of the net. Kylie. Shelby getting a shot. Gets directed. I hear it sinking off the crossbar. A little too high. I believe that was a redirect. And still trying to get her in. Buck has put it all the way back. Haley going to the bench. And we get Nemo to collect it. Long shot on goal by the Riders. 40 seconds left in their penalty. Kiki gets the breakout pass. Comes over to Audrey. Audrey carries it in. Comes around, centers it, goes through the slot. Riders coming on hard, trying to get it out into our zone. Arden back, gets it up to Kiki. They get her in the zone. And they get stopped at the slot. Back to the point. Kicks back in. Again, kept in. Shot. Blocked. Back to full strength. Under 7 minutes left in this game. Shot on goal there against Amber. She stops that. Riders then pressing hard. Mexico battling keep possession away from the net. And we get the puck, but we are then sloppy trying to break it out. Rims it around to the side. Izzy gets it across the roof of the house. As I said, that's the only way we're going to get out. And again, the Riders doing a good job of keeping it in the zone. Sending it up to the points. It's going to keep coming back in. 6 minutes approaching in this final period. Still 4-0. Mexico continuing to battle. And it takes a little flubbing there to get the puck out. So we'll get a line change, 4 out of 5. It's Ryan trying to keep the pressure on. And coming back. Still got a little gas left. And still not getting a chance to get back off. Continuing the battle. Shot, oh, off the crossbar. Another one finally. Amber misses that. That will make it 5-0 with 5:03 left in the game. Now a look at the shades of what happened in Denver. Still 3 better than that, but And here we go. 5 minutes left in this game. It's now 5-0. That's too many fives for my blood. So the first line breaks out again. Carroll taking it in, being stopped, having to regroup. Over to Kiki. She gets the line and dumps her deep. And the Riders working it across and getting out of the zone. And a couple extra pushes while Haley's down. Very nice. Number 5. You'll have to remember your number. We'll see you again tomorrow. I wouldn't encourage retaliation, but I wouldn't be surprised. All right, coming up the 4-minute mark now. And we have a pile up there and a nice trip that's not being noticed. I guess we're going to let them continue to escalate the war here. All right, 3:40 left in this game. Matter of now trying to get this game to go away. Kiki behind the net. Cuts back. Come on, girls. We got to do something to get her out of the zone. My lordy. Keep smacking. Again, working up the strong wall. This is not a strong idea. Always unsuccessful. Well, one of the Rider players catches an edge and does that nice cocoa bop ball. That definitely hurts. You will feel that later. Finally, get it out of the zone by Miss Brianna. Bella challenging it, keeping it in the zone with Brittany and Bridget. Arden. Nope, not Arden. Both Riders continuing to regroup and finally get her out. Good pressure by Bridget, and she manages to keep it at the blue line. Not successful in completing it. 2:12 left. They get it in our zone. Worrell struggling to get it out of the zone. We'll regroup behind the net. We get a partial line change. Ryan struggling. Emma tries to clear it, but it goes back in again. Got moved to the side by Amber. Under a minute and a half now. 5-0. Emma gets stuck, and we're going to get her out of the zone finally. She'll take it in with an offsides, not called. Finally, a shot on net, not successful. Minute and 5 left in this game. Riley gets it up to Carroll, who gets her deep in the zone. Under a minute, 45 seconds left in it now. And battling in the corner. Riley gets a shot on net, but it's stopped by the goalie. Again, they clear the puck. 30 seconds left in the game. Riley to Carroll. Carroll gets stifled there. Again, 12 seconds left. They're back on the attack one last time. They slow it down. net, and we're struggling to keep it out and succeeds. And that'll do it, folks. The Knicks go down again, 5-0 for the fourth game. And there we go, folks.